Hello again, diecasters. So, if you look at my history, I did a video on my first Dydo, which is the Subaru 360, and it had some massive paint bubbling going on. So, this is the second one I'm going to do a little review on, and hopefully there'll be a little bit of redemption here from Dydo. I do know these are from the early 2000s. So, no, well, let's just take a look here. Yeah, it looks the same as the Subaru back. Some photos of the car, some statistics in Japanese, and there's no date on the packaging, but there should be a date on the bottom of the actual car. So let's pop this open. It's very similar to Kyosho, where you take the interior off, put in the axles, and then screw it all back together. The Toyota Corona 1600 GT, this version came out in 1967, and it was the third generation of Corona, and is considered to be Japan's first two-door hardtop coupe. So I thought that was interesting. I just like the styling of it, really. That's generally what makes me buy these things. I just like cool-looking cars, and then I do a little research and learn about them. So that's what's happening here. So we might as well take a look at the interior while it's actually off the car. There's actually pretty good molded details in there. Look at the ribbing on the seat and stuff. So that's neat. Well, I'm trying to figure this out. There's like a pin. This side isn't down yet. So, I think I might have to just press. Yeah, you gotta press really hard here. Okay. So the 1600cc engine here produced around 110 horsepower, and a little over 2,000 of these things were manufactured. And the interior only came in black, so this model's correct with the color. And this was competing against the Isuzu Bel Air, the Nissan Bluebird, and the Prince Skyline 2000 GTB. And without this car, future legends of Toyotas like the Celica GT and the Corolla 11 and the Sprint and the Trueno, they would have never occurred. So it's good that this car came along. Now I know that TLV and Konami also make models of this car, but I went with the cheap route with this Dydo, and I was also just curious about Dydo quality, so I got this thing, and we'll take a look here. Okay, so that's just threading into the casting there is pretty tough, but I want to get it tight there so the wheels look right. So the stance is good. Yeah, I think these screws, these included screwdrivers, I don't think they're the proper size. There's too much looseness, you know. It makes it want to like strip out the screw head. So yeah, this one's a much better screwdriver. That is. Yep. Okay. Okay, so let me angle the camera down and hope that the paint looks good. But let's start with the date. Let's see what it says on the bottom. Can you focus, camera? Alright, so yeah. So this thing is originally casted for quite a long time ago. And while we're at it, pretty decent detail here in the undercarriage, actually. It is plastic. Ribbing on the tires, and they look correct for the period. You know, they're not supercar tires. Pretty thin, makes sense. Okay, so on this side we have this little triangle printed on. It looks pretty crisp. Some silver paint in this vent. I imagine that's got to be a vent of some sort. Orange turn signal. The wheels, I guess, are trying to mimic wire wheels or not. I don't know. I couldn't find pictures of a car with wire wheels, so I'm not sure if these are accurate wheels or not. Okay, well anyways, this is a really blobby looking door handle. I mean, there's a push button here, and then you pull the top. But it looks really goofy, right? What do you guys think? It is nice to see a separate plastic chromed bumper. Okay, and we got some painted taillights. They actually look pretty good, I think. Although this color is a bit off. It's a really neon yellow. Is there, at least in the camera screen, and also to the naked eye. It could be exaggerated by the fact that this photo booth is super bright and I can't adjust the brightness of it. Okay, well anyways, it's nice to see a fake license plate number. I'm not sure what this black stuff is here, why that would be that way, but oh well. Okay, now the white unfortunately is filling in a lot of the crevice there. And the panel gap, I don't know if it actually carries all the way across or not, or if it's just filled in with paint. I think it's just filled in with paint. Okay, what about this side? Alright, so pleasantly, no paint rash yet. But yeah, downfall of white paint. As you can see the darkness of the zinc casting behind the edges here. Okay, so the front, yeah, this looks pretty good. There's a little blue logo of some sort. And then we have plastic lenses for the headlights. And they look neat. I mean, I don't know if it's some sort of optical refraction inside the plastic, but I see like a crosshatch pattern. It's like a psychedelic headlight. It's trying to brainwash me or something like that. It's really crazy. I've never seen headlights like that on a model. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, well anyways, yeah, a little orange down here. It seems to be paint, but it's nice. And then this groove here for this vent, it's super deep. So that's really nice. There's a little ribbing here in the black grille. That's nice as well. And then the chrome trim is very nice also. So it's like this whole chrome thing is a piece of plastic and then inserted into the casting here. Some fine ribbing here, although the paint's kind of masking a lot of it. So, wow, alright, so I'm really happy. I mean, this is a little messed up. The casting was gouged before it was painted. But compared to the Subaru 360 video I did, this thing is just beautiful. That Subaru 360 was shockingly bad with the paint bubbling. So let's just find my flashlight here and see what the interior would look like with the roof. Yeah, I don't know. It's a problem with the black interior. The steering wheel is really low. Okay. If anyone knows the original price of these models, I mean, you'd have to have been around for a while because this thing is from the early 2000s, but it'd be great if you could comment and let me know what these things originally cost. If I had to guess, I would guess it's like $4 or less, because Kyoshas are around $5 in the early 2000s. So, anyways, I think this time it worked out pretty well. I'm happy to have this car. I know that TLV is going to be better than this, but I just don't know if I want to pay that kind of price. You never know. Or maybe a Konami might come up with a decent price, and then I'll compare this with those. Alright, so let's pull out Mr. Spinny thing and let this spin around for a lap here. And you can kind of compare with the photo. What do you guys think? Do you think this diecast looks pretty good compared to the photo or not? I think it's alright. It's definitely not the greatest, but it's okay. I think the wheels would have been nicer if they were hubcaps like in the photo though. The wire wheels are kind of weird, I think. Okay, well then, I guess I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.